Hi, parents. This is Miss Douthit with the updates for the week of August 24th. We're going to start with reading. We are continuing with our essential question of how do people from different cultures contribute to their community? We are also continuing to focus on summarizing a story and determining how text features contribute to the text. We are starting to write our personal narratives this week. I have attached the rubric I will use to grade their essays. This will be a multi week process where students will learn to plan, write, edit, and revise before submitting. Students did get the chance to check out library books today. Library books have to live in students' backpacks. They're not going to be kept here at school. Now, when I tell students that they need to live in their backpacks, that does not mean all the time. Library books can go home, and if students are coming home with 3 library books, 2 can be kept at home for a week, 1 can be kept in the backpack, or work it out. Students certainly do not have to carry around 3 library books at all times. We also soon will have a library day where every week we will get to go on that day to the library to renew our books or check out new ones. And so students can take their library books home, keep them at home, and then plan to bring them back to school on that day when we're going to get some new ones. I'll let you guys know what that day is, and students will also know what that day is soon once I can sign up for a time. Fast testing. Students will be taking the reading PM1 fast test tomorrow, the 25th, and then the math PM1 fast test on Thursday. Those scores are accessible using the same portal you would use to see student report cards. Those scores usually come in really quick, usually by the end of the day. We will also send home a paper copy next week. Remember, with the fast test, it's out of 5 levels, 1 being the lowest and 5 being the highest. The FAST test only asks students questions that are on a 3rd grade level. It does not ask questions on a 2nd grade level. It does not ask questions on a 4th grade level. So it is completely understandable if students are scoring in that level 1 or that level 2 range for the beginning of the school year. iReady scores. Students have completed the iReady diagnostic, and those scores will go home with students tomorrow. Keep an eye out in their binders for the paper copies for you to keep at home. In math this week, students will read and write numbers from 0 to 10,000 using standard form, expanded form, and word form. Students will also compose and decompose 4-digit numbers. Please see the attached parent letter for more information and ways you can help your child at home. Ms. McCullough did include in the email all of the standards that students are going to be working on in science this week if you would like to take a look at those. And then students will complete an investigation using science tools. By the end of the week, students should be able to explain how certain tools are used and the unit of measurement. Thank you for all that you do to support your child at home. We'll see you in the next week's video.